Tonight, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans.
Well, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of Bills Stadium in Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Steven Gostkowski sends the kickoff.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard gain.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you...
John Brown! And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown, 45 yards. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
Extra point.
Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Titans take over first and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Running from the gun with Henry. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
On first down, it's Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. The ball comes out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The play recovered by...
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players?
After review of the play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the... And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jayon Brown in to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 19-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The 5-yard line.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They run here with Singletary. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Loss of 1 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's now third and goal.
So they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, nothing complicated about that. That's old school power football.
And effective. And that's the key to everything, right? Sometimes we try and do too many things. Just hand it to the big guy and let him go forward.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10. At their own.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Here's Tannehill. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
At their own 49.
He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Singletary. Fights loose. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Facing a second and 3. Ball on the 10.
Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over first and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because...
Here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Tannehill's pass.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48.
48-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
8 yards on
a pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
3-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
30-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They will run with Singletary. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Here's 2nd and goal operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do. So far, this has to feel like a horrible dream for him. He's thrown more completions to the other team than he has to his. 3 interceptions.
Now, this will test him mentally. This is going to test his mettle and test his fortitude because once you've thrown those 3, you start to feel sorry for yourself. But you can't do that. There's more football to be played. I was talking with Jason Garrett, the coach of the Cowboys, and he mentioned at one point Tony Romo threw 5 interceptions in a game, but it turned out to be one of the better games he played because he rallied down the stretch and took them to victory.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Now Tannehill able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Tannehill flushed out right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's A.J. Klein, the linebacker. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But now, Stephon Diggs, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs
63 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards there, a first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tannehill throwing again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown, Bills.
That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out and start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And following the pick six, and they decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 25 yards that time. To the air again, Tannehill. And he's got it. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And the lead is down to 24. 5 plays there on that drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And 2.
Now Allen. He completes it to the tight end Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
10 at the 41-yard line.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as his guys continue to pour it on. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tannehill now to throw. And that's caught by Smith. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Tennessee. And even 40 yards. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown.
Complete to Corey Davis.
Corey Davis there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead is down to 24. So he scrambled right but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Harold Landry able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, Allen. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Check 26, check 26.
Allen now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
They'll run here with Singletary. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
With the score, Bills 45.
The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Tackle made back at midfield.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. He's got the hat trick. 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out?
I didn't have mine. You got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for him. A nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
At the 46-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. They'll roll it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeffrey Simmons able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down. Singletary. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Singletary again. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Makes the score Bills 48.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. This is Smith with a grab. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards.
And now a first down throw, Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. There he goes, right side.